Good morning, everybody. My name's John Terry, and I'm Managing Director of Neuronostics. We are a multi-award-winning startup who are developing a clinical decision support system, BioEp, and an aligned home monitoring app, Connect App, to enable better diagnosis and management of epilepsy. We completed a £300,000 seed funding round earlier this year, and our product development is further supported by over £870,000 in NIHR grants. Now, around 1% of the global population have epilepsy, and it takes on average over a year to diagnose a case. It's mistakenly thought to be easily treated, yet over 30 to 40% of people do not respond to standard anti-epilepsy medications. It causes many deaths each year, over 2,000 in the UK, and it comes with high costs, both medical and societal. The COVID pandemic has resulted in over 10,000 people with suspected epilepsy waiting over a year to see a neurologist. Things must change. Now, seizures, the primary symptom of epilepsy, are characterised by hypersynchronous bursts of electrical activity. And as such, EEG, which measures the large-scale electrical activity of the brain, is a primary diagnostic tool. Clinicians are using EEG in a bid to observe signatures such as spikes or discharges, or occasionally seizures themselves. However, these all occur infrequently and seemingly at random, which means the vast majority of clinical EEGs are negative. This results in delays and uncertainty with significant quality of life impacts for people with suspected epilepsy. Now, we have pioneered research using mathematical modelling and machine learning to reveal the large-scale network mechanisms of seizures, publishing extensively on the topic since 2012. Using short seizure-free EEG epochs, we construct patient-specific network representations of the brain. Simulating these models under a variety of conditions rapidly reveals the ease with which seizure-like activity can emerge, and this informs our BioEp seizure risk marker, which provides a valuable additional information to a clinician when faced with a clinically negative EEG. In published studies, our marker performs equivalently to the current clinical pathway, which takes many months and involves several EEGs, and we also have preliminary data that suggests we play a role in prognosis. When people are put on AEDs and their seizures are reduced, we find the BioEp marker reduces accordingly. So imagine you're the driver of a van, you think there's something wrong, and you go to the mechanic and say your brakes don't seem to be working too well. And rather than check them, the mechanic asks you to drive down the road to see what happens. You have a crash, and it's only then that the mechanic reveals there was the issue with your brakes. Well, this is life for people with suspected epilepsy. Because there's no measure of brake pad wear, without an incident, there is no diagnosis until now. Our patented CE-marked BioEp technology provides the first quantitative, clinically validated measure of future seizure risk and can be calculated using only brief seizure-free EEG epochs. In contrast, the existing clinical gold standard is video EEG monitoring, typically over several days in clinic in a bid to definitively observe seizures. Competitors are seeking to optimize this process either by automatic analysis of the data or by enabling its collection in home environments. Now, focusing purely on epilepsy diagnosis, we estimate there is a market size of 3.5 million EEGs in our 4 main market territories annually, and we expect gradual penetration, hitting 20% in the UK and 6 to 8% in our overseas territories 4 years post-market launch. Our pricing on a payment by results basis has been carefully market tested. Costello Medical did a health economic assessment that revealed savings of £627 per person in the UK, and in the US we've compared our price point against CPT codings for digital EEG analysis and daily EEG, both of which hit £1,000. Now, we've built a team with the skills necessary for success. Our technical director has deployed technical solutions for large multinationals, including wearable manufacturers such as Garmin. Our scientific director is an internationally recognised leader and a recipient of a £300,000 Epilepsy Research UK award. For our seed funding round, we complemented this expertise building a business development team led by Dr. Yolanda Hill, a graduate of the SETsquared IQ programme, as well as a team of clinical scientists to build a bridge with neurology centres in the UK. We're launching our next round at the end of this year and seeking an investment of £2.5 million. Our seed funders Quantex will lead the round with half the investment, and so we're looking for partner investors, particularly those with experience in the US healthcare sector, as we look to secure FDA approval and CE marking for our full clinical platform, generating clinical revenue in 2023, becoming cash flow positive by the end of 2024. Thank you for listening.